Happy Halloween, everybody. This is the Halloween episode.
Halloween.
You know, I'm Luigi.
It's a me and Mario. Ignore
Let's
the
go.
mustaches. You know, we're going to have to
Yeah.
be fixing this throughout
Yeah.
the whole entire pod. But, you know, Halloween
Hey, bro.
special.
Halloween special, you know. Gotta be the bros.
That's right. Hopefully, everybody is going to have a good Halloween. If you guys are
Yes,
celebrating
sir.
today, which is Saturday, right? If you guys are celebrating,
Yeah.
hopefully, you guys get a lot of candy,
Yeah.
turn up, have
Yeah,
a
it's
good time.
Hell yeah.
You know, Halloween is fun, bro.
It is fun. I mean, what you think it was funner when you were younger though? Stop
Uh,
laughing at me, bro. I'm Luigi.
The fucking mustache. I think we should just talk like Italian accent the whole time. No, I mean Halloween. The thing is, like with me, you know, I grew up like a religious
yeah.
household, you know, so I didn't really celebrate Halloween all that much.
Yeah.
But I would go out and I'd go fucking trick or treat on my
Yeah.
own. And I'd just go and get candy. You know, I know my cousins, they used to they used to not be able to go trick or treating because my uncle is a pastor.
Oh.
So
Oh shit.
imagine that, bro. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
My uncle was crazy strict, and you know, my uncle is my dad's brother.
Mm.
So you know, my dad was very very religious, more than my mom. So my dad would like not want us to go trick or treating.
Yeah.
But and my cousins, they couldn't go at all. Like they
Damn.
they couldn't even go outside that day. You know,
Oh
like
shit.
so
That's
I would go out and I'd go and you know, get the candy.
Damn.
I'd go get, you know, I'd fucking come back with a bag full of candy and shit, and I'd go to their house and we dump it and just start going through all the candy,
Damn.
bro. So that, I mean, for me, that was kind of fun. 'Cause,
Yeah.
I would bring them back, you know, some
Uh-huh.
candy and shit.
Also, like your mom would take you?
No, I would go with like the homies that
Oh,
live
yeah?
like literally right in front of my house.
Oh shit.
You know, like.
But were you dressed
childhood-
up or no?
No, I wouldn't dress
Oh,
up. We
shit.
would dress up as a. We would dress up as we.
Oh,
shit.
you're the mustache.
Hey, you guys didn't see nothing. We would dress up as the we called it the hoodlums. We would just
Mm.
wear hoods.
Oh.
That's it. That's pretty much it. But it was cool. I like it. I think Halloween is like top 3
Top 3?
holidays.
Damn.
I think Thanksgiving for me is number 1.
For real,
You know,
now that you're older, I think we should just take the mustaches
Yeah,
off.
fuck it. Mustache is done.
Yeah, the
So,
mustache is not lasting, bro.
mustache cannot stay on. But
God damn, it's waxing my real mustache,
for
bro.
real, right? But yeah, I mean, yeah,
Shitty ass costumes, bro. Hey, but I like this. This is
Yeah, this is actually dope, bro.
Yeah.
Like I fuck with this. I
Yeah.
fuck with the whole entire shit. But yeah, I would, you know, I think Thanksgiving is like number 1,
damn.
and then I say like Christmas
Christmas
and
for
then Halloween.
sure. Yeah, because the food, bro.
hmm
The food.
That's why Thanksgiving for me is number 1.
Yeah, I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but I'd put Mexican candy over American candy.
You think so?
Fuck yeah,
Really?
yeah.
I don't really like Mexican candy like that.
What the?
Not even
hell?
candy from El Salvador, bro. Like,
Flame this guy.
yeah, like I don't know. It tastes a little bit weird.
I like the De La Rosas.
Oh yeah, but
Those are like my
mazapan,
top. Yeah,
mazapan, yeah.
those are like my favorite candies right there.
Tastes like peanut butter.
Fuck yeah, those
I
are
fuck with
fire.
that. I fuck with those. Those are good. I mean, sir, I guess it depends. Do you mean like candy straight from Mexico though? Like, 'cause
Well, like Mexican candy is like those lollipops and shit that have like chile on them. Like
I'm talking about those like the sugary ones. They're just like blocks of sugar. You know, blocks. Yeah, they're literally like
Really?
blocks of sugar and shit, and or like a block of like fucking tamarindo. You know,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and those shit. I mean, they're good. They're all right, but
Yeah.
you know, I like my American candy.
Yeah.
For sure, 100%.
Did you see that like the recess and supposedly there's like worms and shit in them?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn, that's my
That's one-
favorite fucking candy, bro.
That's one of my
Reese's.
favorite candies
Yeah.
too. That's like the only ones that I could really eat. Like, I'm not really a candy person, but those Reese's cups, bro. Oh my god,
You're fucking fire.
so fire.
yeah.
That peanut butter, but yeah, supposedly there's like worm. There was
Oh,
people finding
shit.
worms in it.
Uh-huh.
So be careful out there. I mean, if you're getting
Fucking-
that candy, bro.
Yeah, just be careful in general, cause like
I mean,
some-
there could be crazy ass people, right?
there's some fucking weird ass people that like to put
There's-
drugs in the
Yeah.
candy and all that shit. So it's
There's
kind of
some
like
weird
that's why
shit.
they, you know, back when I was going trick or treating, like we didn't even like even think about that. You know, like we didn't
Yeah.
think like, oh, maybe this one is open a little bit. We just fucking eat
Yeah,
anything,
just
you
fucking
know?
eat it.
And you know we're still alive. So I mean, I don't know. Times change. Times have changed so much.
Yeah. I mean, now that we're older, it's like, it's kind of fun though to dress up more. I feel like when you're older to go to parties.
That's true. That's true.
Like,
Especially,
I think it's better.
Parties, right?
Yeah.
Especially that.
Speaking of parties, like, I think you need to tell that crazy Halloween party we went to.
Yeah, this is a crazy ass story. I'm gonna look like a fucking like an asshole, right? But man, how do I even get started with this story? Yeah, so we went to a party last year. Yeah. And I was dressed as what's his name? Hugh Hefner. You know, I went as the fucking Playboy King, you know. Yeah. And I had no bunny, but you know, towards the end of the night, I ended up finding a bunny anyways, right? A nun. I ended up finding a nun. You know, funny enough, finding a nun and shit. But yeah, it was crazy, bro. I went to the party thinking I was gonna talk to some other chick. You know, I was going for her, and I thought we were gonna vibe out and just have a good time. Yeah. And like throughout the night, I seen that somebody else showed up. Yeah. And you know, I felt like I got dissed, right? I got dissed. She ended up going with this guy, talking to him, this and that. Like they ended up leaving the party. Yeah,
which is crazy. Like I was trying to give you like signals, like, hey, look what the fuck's going on over there. Yeah, bro.
I remember you were like, look where they just came from. Yeah. Look at her hair. It's all fucked up. Yeah, it's all fucked up. But they didn't
do nothing. Like, all right, bro.
Bullshit. We all know. Yeah. And, you know, I felt like I did get dissed. And after she left, too, to be honest, bro, I wasn't even trying to be spiteful like that. Like, I didn't even expect it to end up the way it did, you know, because there was somebody there also, you know, this chick showed up and right away, like I already felt the eye contact, you know, me and her were like locking eyes the whole entire time. And she was giving me eyes, and I seen her show up with some guy, right? Yeah. And I thought it was her boyfriend. I didn't think anything much, right? I just thought, all right, she came with him. That's her boyfriend, and you know, it is what it is, right? And then we ended up being cool with this guy. This guy came as a dinosaur, right? He came as a dinosaur, and it was cool, man. We ended up getting along. We were talking and shit. And somebody in that party too, eventually, like throughout the night, I'll say like an hour and a half, 2 hours in, this girl comes and tells me, she's like, oh, like this chick is asking for your number. But since I was already talking to her boyfriend, right?
Like we're all talking.
We were all cool. And I was like, oh, like, you know, I can't give her my number. Like,
but that was like after I left, right?
No, it wasn't after you.
Oh, no? Really?
No.
Oh, shit.
I don't think it was after. I think you were still there.
Oh.
Because I think I told you.
Oh, you did?
I think so. I was like, hey, man, like she just came and asked for my number.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, nah, I can't do it. Like, I can't. You know, I was already talking to this guy and he was cool. So I was like, nah, I can't do it.
And like this guy, the boyfriend, he was already like in the house, like knocked out, like crashed out, right? At this point? Or was he still awake?
No.
He was still awake?
No, at that point, I think he was still awake because the party was.
What the fuck?
It was still going on. Like it was still kind of like, it was still kind of early.
This girl's crazy.
Yeah. Well, she sent another girl, I'm saying. Yeah. She sent that girl, and then I was like, nah, I can't do it.
But still, like the like she didn't even care. Like, what if you were like went up to the boyfriend like, hey, bro, like this just happened right now.
That's true. That's
true. She didn't even think about that or what?
That's actually a good point. I didn't even think about that shit, bro. Actually, that's a good point. You know, she could have gone and like snitch or something like that. But you know, I was like, nah, fuck that. Like, I can't. I'm not gonna do it. But that was in the beginning, bro, when we like barely started drinking. We started like getting turned and shit. Yeah. And, you know, later on throughout the night, like once the party was over, bro, it was just me and her like outside chilling. And, you know, she was very, like I said, she was very flirty throughout the whole time. Yeah. And I was dressed as Hugh Hefner and she was dressed as a nun, which is funny as fuck, you know, because she was dressed like super holy, but she was dressed like a slutty nun though. Like she was like, you know, she had those fishnets and she had that very skinny, very tight nun costume and shit. Yeah. And you know, we were talking at the end of the night. She started giving me a lap dance and shit. And like we started fucking making out. And I was already lit. I was already lit at that time. Yeah. So
but how did that lap dance go and shit? Like
I mean, she just started like fucking like pretty much just twerking on me, right? Like I was sitting down on the chair outside and she just started twerking on me. And
the boyfriend was knocked out, huh?
The boyfriend at this time was fucking knocked out. He was like done, bro. He was fucking done. And I had my car like parked on the street, like outside.
Yeah.
And eventually I told her, I was like, hey man, like let's fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's smash. And she's like, oh, I'm down, but like your car's in the street. She's like, what if you pull it up to the house?
Yeah.
And then my dumb ass, I'm like, okay, like let me bring the car inside.
I still don't understand that though. Like,
Yeah, I don't fucking understand that logic either, bro. I was a fucking dumbass right there. And I pull the car into the driveway,
yeah.
and then we end up going inside the car. We end up doing our thing for like 20 30 minutes, something like that. And then after, we're just chilling, right?
Yeah.
I'm fucking butt ass naked, bro, chilling in the back seat. And she's there like with the nun costume, but like she just just put on her fucking underwear real quick. Like all she did was take it off. Like she didn't take off her costume or nothing. Yeah. And it's funny because we're just there, like after we're done, we're just there talking, just chatting and shit. And then I see like inside the house, I see a figure stand up. And I see a figure like walking in the living room. Mm-hmm. And I tell her, I'm like, oh fuck, like I think your man is up. I'm like, I think your man is up. And
Mamma mia.
Mamma mia. And I'm like, oh shit, I think this guy's gonna like come out here, right?
Yeah.
Sure enough, this motherfucker opens the front door and he's walking outside, and I'm like, God damn.
Fuck.
And he walks in, he opens the passenger door, he has his light, his phone on with the flashlight, and he points to the back, and he's like, what the fuck? He's like, what's going on out here? Like, what's going on? And then the girl, like, right away, she's like, we're not having sex.
Oh my
and I'm
God.
like, yeah, no shit, not no more. We're done. And he's like, then why the fuck is he naked?
Oh,
and I was like, oh shit. I'm like, you're right, bro. Like, why am I naked? Right? Like,
that's a good question.
Yeah, that's a great question. Think about it, bro. Why am I naked? And she ends up like going back inside. Like as soon as she like walks out the car, she ends up going back inside. And as she's going inside, I fucking get out. I go to the driver's seat, bro. I go inside the car and I start like reversing, or I just like go in there. I turn it on. I think maybe it was already on, but I go and I put it in reverse. And as I'm going to reverse, this guy turns around and he sees me that I'm trying to leave, and he fucking boom, he kicks my tire. And obviously that shit did nothing to my car at all.
Yeah.
And he kicks my tire, and I fucking back the fuck up out of that house, and I just, I reverse it, and then I just dip out, man. I dip out.
Fuck.
Like, that shit's so fucking crazy. Like,
it is crazy.
If people know the people in this story, then they understand how crazy this story is. But yeah, I just end up fucking backing out as soon as he kicks my tire, and I just dip the fuck out. The crazy part about it is I get home, and something tells me, look in the back of the seat, right? Like look in the back, and I look in the back, and I see her fucking phone, right? I see her phone, and I'm like, shit, god damn it. And it was already late as shit that night. It was already like 4:30 a.m. or something like that. Yeah. So it was late as fuck. And I was like, fuck, well, if anything, it would have been a better idea to just go back and give her the phone. But I was like, I'm already like lit. I already drove to my house. Yeah. I'm not going to go back. And so as soon as I see her phone, I see if it's on, right? I click it and I see that it's on. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, hell no. And I turn it off. I take it inside and I just have it there. And then the next morning, I see my homie is texting me. Yeah. Hey, did that chick leave her phone in your car? And I was like, it's like, yeah, she did, man. And he's like, oh man, like you're gonna have to come back and return it. I was like, how the fuck am I gonna do that? Like, am I gonna show up and
like, oh, here's your phone?
Yeah, like, I'm the guy that smash your chick. And so what happens is I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna just go. We kind of set something up where I was gonna just show up and I was just gonna toss the fucking phone. Yeah. And so I park. I go to his house and I park like I'll say like a few cars down from his house. Mm-hmm. And I'm texting him. He's like, "Hey, bro, like they're outside the front yard looking for the phone, so don't pull up right now." Fuck. And then I see them. Like I'm far, but I can see, and I see that they're kind of like looking around and shit. And then so I think he also sends like a video, like telling me, hey, they're out here looking. And I was like, all right, just give me like the go, and I'll go. And I fucking, as soon as he told me that they went back inside, he's like, just go. And I go and I pull up to the front house and I toss the fucking phone out the window, bro. I toss it like one of those fucking, you know, the mailman and shit. Like I just toss the newspaper, boom, and I toss it and I dip the fuck out and I just leave. And then a few minutes later, I'll say like 10, 15 minutes later, my homie texts me and he's like, oh, they found it and they're not even suspicious about anything.
What the hell?
I was like,
they're probably drunk still or some shit.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I know I was still like lit, bro. I was still kind of like, you know, waking up.
Yeah.
I think I went to his house early, bro. I went like at 10:30, you know.
Damn.
And I had woke up kind of late too because, you know, we were fucking drinking all night and shit, you know, but
that's fucking
I
crazy.
end up leaving and I was like, fuck that shit. And then he told me they weren't even like suspicious. And even when they found the phone, like I never turned it back on, you know, it was off. So I wonder like when they got it, if, you know, she even turned it on or if she even did anything like that, you know, because it was off when I tossed it. And I was thinking like, did that shit break? Because I just I just threw that shit. I seen it land on the dirt, so I was like, I think it should be good, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's one of the craziest stories that has happened. I never been in that situation where I get caught.
But the crazy part too is like that girl that you first like wanted to like get at. Like that's someone that girl that you end up like smashing. That's someone that she doesn't even like.
That's right. So the chick that I ended up smashing, like that's like I guess the enemy of the girl that I wanted to smash. Bro, I was thinking I was gonna smash her cheeks, you know, and then I ended up smashing the nun's cheeks. And, you know, that shit was crazy as fuck. And this fucking bitch too, like the chick that I smashed. I remember when she was going inside, she was like, "Oh, he raped me."
Oh my god!
And I was like,
bro,
what the fuck? And I heard that, right? What am I gonna do? Park and be like, no, I didn't. And like start arguing while I'm butt ass naked. Like I fucking left. But it's funny because she texted me the next day, and I was trying to see if I could find the text, but she had texted me the next day. And she was telling me, she was like, "Well, I want to talk to you, this and that." And I was like, "Fuck no!" Like I was like, "I have nothing to talk to you about." Like, you know, I heard what you said when I left. You know, you were saying that I raped you, and I'm like, hell no. Like the good thing is my homie has cameras, you know, in his house, so we see that she goes in and all that, right? Like she goes into the car by herself and everything. You see her twerking on me and all that shit. So, but that shit for me, that's the first time ever I've like been accused of something stupid like that. Like, and for me, that's a very serious, you know, allegation, bro.
For
like that,
real,
you know, people go to jail and lose their lives over this shit, you know.
Oh yeah, facts.
So when I was texting her and she was texting me, I was like, man, like, nah, hell no. I heard what you said. Yeah. I'm like, I have nothing to talk to you about. And she kind of was saying like, oh, you know, she was like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, I know that's not how it was. Like, I know that didn't happen. As soon as she said that too, I was like, oh, that's perfect. I have the text right there. Like, you know, you're admitting to it that nothing happened like that. And now you're trying to accuse me and shit like that. So as soon as she said that, then I was like, oh, that's fine. But she wanted to call me to apologize, you know?
Oh.
And I was thinking about it. I was like, should I call her? You know, because I was like, I don't know. I don't want to talk to her, but I ended up calling her. And yeah, she ended up just apologizing and shit. And the thing is, this chick is a slut.
I mean, facts.
Because
she's not a nun. Like,
she's not a nun. Nothing holy about that person, you know. Like she dressed holy, but she was not holy. Yeah. She has, you know, I was in the holes. But, yeah, she was not holy, but she ended up, you know, apologizing on the phone, you know, and she was saying that she wanted, you know, to go again, bro. And I was
what the fuck?
Yeah, and I was like, oh, this chick is
crazy,
ridiculous, bro. This chick is ridiculous. It turns out that guy ended up taking her back, which is
insane, bro.
One of the craziest part about it, you know, like I would never take a girl back if she cheats on me and especially if I catch her, right? Like if I catch her, there's no way that
unless
I would
she's still trying to deny it and shit. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
I don't know how people can be like that. Like, where they can take someone back like that. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, for me, this guy, I thought
it was for everybody, like in general, like wouldn't every man like just leave their girl after that? But I mean, I guess not.
Yeah, I would for sure. Like, if a girl cheats on me, bro, that's it. No matter what, like, doesn't matter. I would leave her right away. That's it.
That's wild, bro.
Yeah, that's a crazy fucking story, man. Crazy
as fuck.
It was a good Halloween party though, and that was just, you know,
it was just funny though, because like how like as soon as I left, like you texted me and I saw it, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I thought you were fucking around.
And I remember calling you guys too the next morning, like, bro, this shit happened. Like,
Wow.
I didn't expect none of that to happen, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't expect to smash. Only the chick that I was talking to, bro. Like, that's the one.
Like, I thought everything was gonna go well with that too, and like that shit was just crazy. How it went the opposite with that girl. Like, that shit's wild.
That shit went completely the opposite. You know? And I mean, that's that story. You know, that shit was a crazy.
I mean, it just tells you, like, you know, there's a lot of girls out there that ain't shit. Like, they fucking.
And they say man ain't shit, right?
Yeah.
I'm over here saving relationships. I thought I was, you know, this guy should have dumped her. He should have dumped her, you know, like, I don't know what the hell this guy's thinking, but if he wants to still go through that, because if she's done this, like, she was doing it literally in his face, you know?
Yeah.
And I thought, you know, I know this may sound like a scumbag story. I thought like, you know, they were boyfriend and girlfriend, you know, and at the same time, I mean, the guy was cool, but, you know, he wasn't my friend, right? So there's a line that The Weeknd says. He says, "And if you ain't my homie, then your girl single to me." So like, it just happened like that. And this chick was so fucking flirty. I think that's part of the reason too. Like, she kind of reminded me of like, you know, they say like mermaids they like seduce the boats and shit.
Oh,
you know, like the captains, and they like, that's why they crash. She kind of reminded me of that, and I was like getting seduced by her fucking like freak ways. Yeah. And then I ended up crashing, bro.
Hey, man. And then you were intoxicated too. Like, you were drunk,
I was lit.
so
I was lit.
maybe if you were like sober, you probably wouldn't have.
Yeah, I think for sure going back, like, I probably wouldn't have done it, especially because I made like a lot of issues in the household there. Oh, yeah. You know, so I didn't want to start any problems like that, you know, especially for their house. So I regret that, you know. I don't really regret the act so much, but I just regret like fucking up like the little atmosphere that they had going on. So
yeah, I mean, that shit's crazy as fuck.
That shit is wild.
It's a good ass story though, for sure. I mean, that was so wild. I wanted to let you tell you something. Have you ever heard of like the Survivor horror challenge by what's his name, Mckamey or nah? No, you never heard of it? So there's just like this story about some guy in Tennessee. He has like a haunted house type of thing, like an event, but this guy goes like crazy overboard, and like people say that people get tortured there and shit. Oh, like shit. Like you could get tattooed, like they'll pull your teeth out. And it's like way overboard, and supposedly if you win 20,000.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And the way like to get in is like just buying this guy like dog food for his dogs. That's like your entry to get in. But like no one's beaten it before, and like people say like they give you like pills to like hallucinate. It's like, and then they make you sign like a 40-page waiver, like just to get in.
40-page waiver? What the fuck?
Yeah. A 40-page waiver. And like pretty much this guy, like people don't even know how like that shit's still legal, because people say like they do some crazy, it's like a torture house in a way. Like it's not even really a haunted house. Like they're just doing crazy shit to you. There's like videos of people, because even like before you enter, he makes you watch like a 2-hour video of like all the people that have went in there, and like
2 hours.
Yeah. I'm leaving.
I'm like, I don't know, like 30 minutes in, I'm like, when the fuck is this shit gonna start?
But yeah, like he just does some crazy shit like that. People are trying to get that shit like taken down, but like
where's it at? What's it?
Tennessee, Summertown, like that. And then but yeah, like supposedly even if you cuss, he gets $500 just from you.
What the fudge?
But that shit feels like that's just like a scam if you ask me. But there's some girl, her name was Sarah, and she's the one that's made it like the farthest, and she was in there for like 6 hours, but still couldn't pass it.
How long does it take then?
I don't know, but people were saying that
so nobody has beat it.
Nah. Damn. People think that it's a scam, like he's just making money, and like it's like a prop up for like a torture house, because people get tortured and shit. And they do some wild shit in there, bro. Like it shows like people, like they'll put roaches in your mouth and shit. Like, shit. Like some weird ass shit. They'll like give you like make you hallucinate and all this shit. But like supposedly that there is a prize of 20,000.
I mean, that's not bad.
Let's go.
Yeah,
No.
let's go. Have you ever heard of the 17th door?
The 17th door? No.
It's here, somewhere.
Oh, actually, I think I have.
Yeah, it's somewhere around here. I went like 4 years ago, something like that. And
was
it
crazy,
kind of
or-
reminds me of that because
really?
that shit was badass. We had to sign a waiver too, but it was on only one paper.
Did you
So,
read it? Or you're like, fuck
I didn't
this.
read that shit.
You're like, I'm just gonna sign this shit.
I didn't read that shit. I just signed it. And I guess, they can do certain shit like, well, they can touch you because I remember there was a room where we were like inside a bathroom and that shit smelled like fucking shit, bro.
What the
Like
fuck?
it smelled like straight shit. And this guy inside that room, he had a towel. Supposedly it was filled with shit. And he would go and he'd like touch you with
Oh,
the towel,
hell
right?
no.
But I don't think it was actually shit, right? But he would go, but it was wet. It was a wet towel. He'd go and he'd start touching your face because they can touch you. So he'd go and he'd be touching your face and like that shit smelled so fucking
What the
bad. But
fuck?
17 doors, pretty much you go through 17 doors and each room is something else. Like somebody's scaring you or somebody's doing some crazy shit. There's one of the rooms where you're in like a barbershop and they say, the good thing is I seen this too even before I even went. They say don't sit on the barbershop because the guy will just go zzz and like cut your hair. So I don't know if it said that like on the
on the waiver?
The waiver. But they say if you sit on the barber chair that the guy can just go in there and like
what the
give
fuck?
you a fresh fade, like
Shit.
it just cuts your shit. So I'm like, damn, good thing I never sat on that shit. And then I see pictures and yeah, bro, he cuts them like just
For
straight
real?
down the middle and just
What
cuts the
the
back of their fucking head and shit. I'm like, imagine you go there and you have like some crazy locks and shit, long hair, and these guys just go and just
Oh,
take it
hell
off.
no. I'd be fucking
I
pissed.
start swinging.
I was
on
swinging,
the guy,
bro, for
like,
sure.
That's just it's crazy.
That's
But
crazy.
that's probably like the dopest places that I've been. It way better than like haunted houses at like Universal and shit.
Oh,
like
yeah?
that. That shit is like legit.
You been to Horror Nights?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Mhm,
I never
mhm.
been to Horror Nights, bro.
You never been?
I wanted to go like
Mhm.
this year, but I saw how packed it gets and
Mhm.
shit. Like, I'm like, fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit's expensive.
Fuck yeah.
It's
Fuck yeah.
expensive as fuck.
Have you been to like any of the haunted places like Not Scary Farm or
No, I haven't been to
Six
anything.
Flags? None of the
Nothing.
like Halloween
Nah.
type shit? No.
I'll
Damn.
probably shit myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I'll get scared as fuck.
Oh,
I remember
man.
one time, actually, I think I did go to Horror Nights, but I was like 8 years old or
Mm.
9. And, no, it was Not Scary Farm.
Mhm.
My parents just took me because, I mean, they had to take me,
Mhm.
because they had to take care of me. But I would just I'll just hug my mom while they go through the maze. Like, I'm not even looking at anything. And then they'll be like, touch me and shit. I'll be like, ah. Like, but I was a little kid,
Yeah,
so I
yeah,
was
yeah.
scared as fuck. Even at, and Universals, they have like the, what is it? The horror, terror of horror. or
Oh,
some
yeah,
shit?
yeah. House of Terror?
Yeah. Like, I was down to go when I was small. And I was like, yeah, I'll go. And then we're in line and shit. And then we get in the doors.
Mm.
And then you start seeing like all the masks and shit that they
Mhm.
have. And I started getting scared. Like, I'm like, fuck. And then as soon as we started, bro, like, I was panicking. I was like, Mom, I can't do it. Like, I was small.
You
And
said, Mama mia.
I remember just hugging my mom while she was running and shit. And I like peeked, like I literally like just peeked real quick, and I saw like a little Chucky, bro, like chasing us. I was
Oh,
like, oh
yeah?
hell no, I got
Oh,
scared.
shit. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, I got
What
scared
the
as fuck.
fuck?
I started crying, bro.
Fuck. What was it like? Just a little guy just chasing
Like
you
it
guys?
was literally like a midget Chucky or some shit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I was like, oh, fuck. Like I started crying, bro.
I would have fucking thrown a big ass kick.
That shit's
Whoa.
scary, bro. Fuck that.
Oh shit.
You don't get scared though, like when you go to those shits, like the horror.
I mean, yeah, like sometimes,
Yeah.
depends. I remember this one time.
Uh-huh.
I went to Universal with one of my exes, right? And the fun part about it too is like, for me, I like my ex. She would get scared like
Oh, yeah.
crazy, bro. Like, the pop-ups and all that shit. She'd be fucking screaming, right? And that shit was fun. But I remember this one time I went to Universal and I forgot which like haunted house it was, but it was like Horror Nights, and
Mhm.
I went to this maze, and we were going through this part where these people were like inside the walls, like so it was the walls, and then there was just like a cutout so where they could be, right, like
Oh yeah,
beside you.
yeah.
And then as soon as you're walking, they go and like
Oh,
stick their hand out,
Yeah.
and I was walking, bro, and we passed by this guy, and he goes boom,
Oh,
pokes
in
me in
your
the
eye?
fucking eye,
What
bro.
the
He
fuck?
pokes me in the fucking eye. Bah, hard as shit.
I would have been
And I'm
pissed,
like,
bro.
oh, what the fuck? And then I look at the guy, and he like kind of just goes back, and he's like, oh shit, like I feel like he thought he fucked up, right?
Yeah.
And I was
should've
like,
been
man,
like,
this shit,
"My
I was
eye."
like, this shit feels so real, bro. What the fuck? Like, why does it feel like this? And yeah, I fucking walked out like with the fucking poked eye.
I
And
would've
shit.
been
That shit was
pissed,
bad,
bro.
bro. Cause he like stuck his fingers out like John Jones.
Damn, dirty
You
ass
know?
nails and
yeah,
shit.
yeah, he just fucking went, boom, poked me in the eye. And I
Just
was
scratched
like,
the
what
back of your eye,
fuck?
bro.
Yeah, for real. Touched my brain and shit. He was like, what's going on in there, you know?
Fuck.
And I walk out and I told my girl, I was like, man, this fucking guy just poked me in the eye. Because it was literally like right at the very end.
Damn.
And I was like, this fucking guy just poked my eye, bro. Like, what the fuck?
I would've been
And she was
pissed,
like,
bro.
do you want to say something? I was like, nah, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it is what it is. But
Like,
I was
fuck
like,
it.
God damn, that shit felt so real, bro. I was like,
Damn.
I never experienced a pop-up like that. You know,
Fuck that, bro. Nah, I would be pissed if they fucking did that to me. Because
Yeah,
even in those, you don't sign a waiver or anything, so
No,
they can't
no,
really
no.
touch you,
Mhm.
right?
They're not supposed to. They're not supposed to. That's why I feel like as soon as he did it too, he's like, oh shit. He kind of like just went back and he kind of stood still. And I was like, I see you, motherfucker. Like, I see
Fuck,
you.
I would have swung at him, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I would have been like,
should've.
hey, motherfucker,
Yeah, I
like, you just
should've.
fucking poked my eye, bitch.
I
Like,
should have fucking swung
yeah,
at
bro.
this guy.
I would have been pissed.
Yeah.
Be
But
like,
that
get your
shit-
ass out of that hole, bro.
And I just pulled him out
Yeah.
and start beating on his ass. Jump on him like Mario, bro. Like
For
the
real.
Goombas and like,
Doop,
yeah. Oh man. But
shit's
that's
funny.
just a good story. I think
Yeah.
that shit's like, it's funny, you know? Oh fuck, man. That shit like I
Fuck.
never experienced that, and I've never gotten poked in the eye ever again. But
For real. I mean, but fuck that, bro. Yeah, I do want to go though soon. Hopefully I get to go soon, bro. Fuck.
you should. Well, next year, bro. It's already too late now.
Yeah, I know now.
You
It's
know?
too late. I'm just gonna go to a pumpkin patch today.
Mm.
Pumpkin
Mhm.
patch. See how that shit is.
Get a
I heard they're
pumpkin?
pretty cool. I heard
Ah.
they're pretty cool. They have like crop fields and shit, the mazes and shit like that. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
go in this though.
Why
As
not?
Luigi.
Why not, bro? Come on, bro. You gotta like
Do
represent.
your Mario impression.
Wow, it's a me, Mario.
It's easier for you, bro.
Do it.
I don't know Luigi's
My name is Luigi.
Nah. He says, I know one of them when he like if like Mario falls or something, he goes Mario.
That's his fucking brother.
I thought he was the one that goes like, "Let's go."
No, that's
That's
Mario.
Mario?
That's Mario, bro.
Fuck.
That's Mario. Mario's
Fuck.
he's the best.
Nah, Luigi's
bro.
better. Luigi's definitely better, bro.
What
And
the
he's taller.
fuck?
And I'm taller than you in person too, so it makes sense.
I don't believe that, dude.
Luigi's
I don't
better,
believe- I
bro.
don't believe
Luigi's better.
I don't believe you're taller than me.
Luigi's way better than Mario.
In what? In like Super Mario Brothers or in like Super Smash Brothers? You know, because like play some Smash, bro. Mario is a
I haven't
fucking
played Smash in
Mario.
forever.
Mario's a beast, man. This guy. That's like one of my favorite characters. You know, I use Mario, Donkey Kong, Fox, Captain Falcon, but Mario's up there. You know, this guy's a beast.
I don't know. I just always like Luigi more.
It's fucked up.
He's taller.
That's racist.
Mario's a midget. What'd you think about the
He's
Mario
fat.
movie though?
The movie was badass.
The movie was
man.
fire.
The movie was badass. I fuck with that movie.
Did you
I
see
watched.
the ending scene? It's like Yoshi. He was cracking out of his shell.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah!
Hell
So
yeah.
hopefully that one's next.
Yup,
Yoshi's
yup.
dope too.
Yoshi's Island. I'm
Yeah.
sure they're gonna make like a movie of Yoshi's Island. Have you
Yeah.
ever played those games?
Yoshi's Island?
Yeah.
I feel like I have, but not really like fully. Like,
It's only Yoshi, and then like Yoshi collects the eggs, and they start like.
doesn't he like fly and shit? Like,
Yeah. I mean, Luigi does that shit too, like with his fucking feet, just
yeah.
like kicking up. That's the
Yup.
only cool thing
His steel
about.
toe boots.
Yeah, that's the only cool thing about Luigi. That
The
he-
only cool thing.
That's
Alright,
the
bro,
only
come
cool thing
on,
about
bro.
Luigi that
It's a hella cool shit
that
about
he-
Luigi.
his color's whack, but
What?
come on, bro.
The green? That shit's
Come on,
dope.
bro. Come on, man.
Nah.
It's all about the red.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Red and blue. Represent. M for Manuel and M for Mario, you know? L
Nah.
for Angel.
Luigi.
you know? You can't spell angel without the L, bro.
Nah. That's true.
But
That's true.
yeah, I mean, Yoshi's Island is a badass game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just fucking laugh at your fucking costume. That shit's funny.
Shit's badass, bro.
It's just the hat's ass and the mustache was ass.
What's a favorite Mario song that you have?
Favorite Mario song?
Like anything from any games and shit.
Like the
that.
themes, the soundtracks.
Yeah. The soundtrack.
Oh fuck.
I want to see.
I feel like hopefully it's not the same as yours, but I like the one like I can't do it perfectly, but it's like.
That's exactly the one that I was talking about. Yeah, when they go underground and shit, right? Yeah,
that's my favorite one.
That's exactly the one.
That's your favorite.
That's exactly the one. But it's like,
oh, there you go. That one's dope. Yeah. Yeah. You do it way better than me. That one's dope. That's the best one.
Yeah, that one's fucking. That shit goes hard, bro. That shit goes hard.
That's the best one. 100%. 100%. That's the best one.
Hell yeah. Well, all right. Let's talk about. It's a spooky edition. We've kind of mentioned this before, but I want to hear again. Maybe you have a different movie or something. But what's like your scariest movie that you've seen, or one of your favorite scary movies? Not even has to be the scariest for you.
So can it be maybe like the Halloween type version movies? Mm-hmm. Okay. So like the Halloween characters, right?
Or just like a scary movie. I mean, yeah, anything. Or yeah, I would say let's do that.
It makes more sense. So honestly, what I'd put up there. First of all, Michael Myers is fucking ass. That shit's not scary at all, bro.
I thought you were gonna say, first of all, Michael Myers is badass.
Nah, that shit's not. I mean, maybe like the old ones. I think that one scared me more. But the one that really scared me when I was a fucking kid, like that shit scared the fuck out of me, is like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That one scared the shit out of me. Which one? I don't even know, bro. It was an old one, way back then. I wouldn't know which one it was, but that guy fucking scared the shit out of me, bro. That one scared me for sure.
He's fucking badass. Leatherface.
I don't know how he's badass. He's killing people, but
he's cool. Bro.
That's just scary. That one was.
I'll get a drink with him, bro. He's badass. He's cool.
He's scarier to me than Michael Myers and Freddy Krueger.
I got a better one for you, bro.
Which one?
Jason Voorhees.
What the fuck is that?
Huh?
Jason Voorhees.
Voorhees.
What is that?
It's his last name.
Jason. Jason. Oh, I'm tripping. That one is scary too.
Who is this? That your cousin or what? Yeah, Jason. That guy. One's scary as fuck. I fuck with his movies so much, like Friday the 13th and all that. Fuck. Yeah, all his movies are badass. The game was cool.
The game was fucking scary.
It was cool. It was cool for it was cool for a second. Yeah, right? Like, it was fun. And then it kind of like ended up dying out. Yeah, but yeah, I think Jason for sure. Like out of those, there's so many people that you can name, bro. Michael Myers, Jason, Freddy, Leatherface, Pinhead, Chucky,
Ghostface.
Yeah, Ghostface.
Not gonna lie, Chucky used to scare me as a kid, bro.
Me too, bro.
Chucky was fucking scary.
Even now, bro, I would never own a Chucky doll. Like,
well, I'll never own a Chucky doll either. My aunt, she used to own the Chucky and the Bride.
Really?
Yeah, and then when I would sleep over, she'd have them hanging on the door, the back of her door. So when you close the door, like they're right there hanging. Fuck, bro. Like when we would go to sleep, fuck.
You just see it. You just
I was like when you when you close your eyes, but like you're looking to see if it'll move.
You're kind of like squinting a little bit.
Like I'm pretending to be asleep, but I'm still looking at it. I would do that.
You're like, I'm keeping an eye on you, motherfucker. Yeah, like, bro. If you move,
no, yeah, for sure.
I'm screaming. Like, I'm running.
Chucky used to scare the shit out of me, bro.
Yeah. Those movies are badass too, though. Chucky.
I used to hate when he'd come back alive. I'd be like, fuck.
Yeah, man, bro. Like you think you killed him, and this guy ends up coming back and ends up killing you. Just like, oh shit.
Now when you're thinking about it, it's like, bro, how are you not killing a doll? You know?
I don't think I mean. If I'm fighting Chucky, bro, there's no way he's fucking me up.
I'm grabbing him by his stupid ginger hair and just fucking throwing him, bro.
There's literally no way that I'm losing to Chucky, bro. This guy's like 2 feet tall. He's a toy. Yeah. Like you said, I'll grab him by the hair and I'll start
toss him, bro.
I'll do the Mario. You know when Mario grabs Bowser by his tail?
Oh yeah.
And just start spinning around and like doing that shit. I'll grab Chucky by his hair and just start spinning him around and just fucking toss him into the abyss, bro. Like. I'm not losing to Chucky, but if I lose to Chucky, then I deserve to die.
Like and then the son is fucking scary too.
Oh,
The son.
his name is Gilbert.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's ugly,
Yeah,
bro.
he
This
looks
guy is
fucking
like
scary.
disgusting. Yeah. I remember what movie was that actually where he shows up because I remember that shit.
I don't even know. It's probably like after Chucky's Bride,
Mm-hmm.
probably because in that one they have sex.
That's true.
shit's
That's
funny.
true. Yeah, bro, it's crazy.
He lays pipe.
He lays pipe, bro. He lays that toy
The
pipe.
Bride was low key bad. Can't lie.
Hey man,
The Bride was low key bad.
I'll kill Chucky just to
Have her.
well, she's kind of dressed like a nun too, you know. So I'm already a little experienced with the nuns, you know.
It's true.
Bro, fucking hey.
Yeah, but that was what scared me too. I can't lie. Chucky. What about the scariest game that you've ever played?
Scariest game? Damn, I haven't played really.
You haven't really played like a scary game.
Not really. I remember.
I know which one you're gonna say.
Yeah.
PT.
Well, PT actually. Well, actually, that I wasn't gonna say that one, but PT is that movie. That fucking,
beta or the demo or whatever.
Yeah, that shit. That shit is scary as fuck.
Shit was, if anyone like ever got the chance to play that shit was scary.
That shit was badass, man.
It was realistic, probably one of the first like realistic type scary games and shit. Man, that game had a hell of potential, bro. I remember when you were playing that shit, like you were getting scared as fuck.
Bro, that shit was scary, bro. I remember what I'm thinking of right now. I remember going into the bathroom and seeing that stupid little baby right there inside the sink.
The fetus.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, that shit's trippy, bro.
Yeah, that shit is.
No, you know what would scare me is the radio.
Oh yeah.
Or like the baby speaker, right? It would go like, like it'll make that weird ass noise.
Yeah, that shit. That shit was crazy.
Especially if you have headphones on, bro. That shit's scary as fuck. Like the way you walk, the floor's creaking.
Yep. And then like having to go down like to the basement and shit. Like,
oh my god.
You would see the sign. I don't remember with the like. You would see like writing. I don't remember exactly.
Yeah,
what it
I don't
says,
remember
but,
either.
I think it said like keep away or
some shit
like that, you know. But that game was scary. I remember playing one game, you know, at Isaac's house, and I don't remember if it was VR. I think it was VR. And you have the VR and you're going like through a roller coaster. I don't know if you remember that.
Oh, I think you're. No, it's not
like
VR. It's
not VR.
It's Outlast. Is it Outlast? It's a guy. You're playing a character that has a recorder, and he's just. It's just.
No, it's not. No. Outlast. No, it's not that one.
Oh no,
it's not that one. I think it was VR.
Oh shit.
And I was in a because I think he recorded me too, and I remember like me playing it. I'm be like, oh shit.
Oh,
you know? Like that shit was kind of like there was a bunch of pop-ups.
Oh fuck.
And you have the VR headset, and you're going through the roller coaster, and it's like an amusement park, like of clowns and all that shit. You have to go like while you're going through the roller coaster, you have to just be shooting shit that pops up.
Oh fuck.
But like, you know, certain shit would just pop up out of nowhere and be like, oh fuck, you know, like that game. I remember that.
Would you ever fuck with the Ouija board?
Fuck no, never.
Me either, bro.
Hell no.
Actually,
even if
I actually brought one for today's episode. Imagine.
Let's do it live.
Mamma mia. I'm leaving,
out of here, bro. Get in
the little tube, bro. I'm out of here, bro.
Game over, bro. It's done. That's it. My lives are done.
No,
I would never fuck with that because, like, even though I don't know, because I've thought about it.
You think it's real?
That's the thing. Like, even if I don't think it's real, I would still not even test it, bro. Like, I would not even test that shit because just like for. If it were to be real, like I would not even want to like fuck with that shit, you know.
That's just crazy how they sell it like at Walmart and shit, stores like that, like a regular game board.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That shit's.
I don't know if it's real, but I mean there is some real shit like the Annabelle doll, for example. Like that shit's real, you know. Like if you're near it and shit, like that shit will hunt you and shit like that.
They have it in a museum, no, or something like that. That's crazy to me.
I mean,
like
the actors like. On the sets, they get fucking attacked and shit, which is crazy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you never heard of that?
That they get attacked? No,
like
I never
they'll like say like they'll get like clawed or some shit. There's this one movie.
That sounds familiar.
And there's this one movie where I think it was the first Exorcist. The girl actually broke her back from the bed. Like it was supposed to be like.
Oh yeah, that you're saying The Exorcist then.
Yeah. The first, I think like the first one.
It's the chick that was in White Chicks, no?
I don't even know. But her like they had it set up where, you know, nothing was supposed to happen. Like she wasn't supposed to get injured. And I guess like one of the braces or some shit broke. So when she was on the bed, that shit was out of control. And it broke her back, and like she was actually in real pain, like and that shit was going. Yeah.
Like, this girl's a great actor. Like, she's like, my back.
Yeah. But I guess supposedly like she was actually in fucking pain.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Because I was gonna mention an Exorcist movie too, where one of the chicks, she said that like she felt like she was possessed after she had done the movie.
Fuck.
And I think it's that chick from White Chicks. Like if people know, it's that one chick, the very skinny girl, the one that
when she's like, look at my rolls.
She's like, look at my tummy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That girl.
Really?
Is it her? Is that the same girl you're talking about or no?
No.
Oh shit.
But maybe it is her because I don't remember like who it is. But yeah.
Yeah, I heard that like these types of movies, like you play them, especially if you have like a role like that where you're the one that's being possessed and all that.
And some shit goes down.
Some shit goes down like after, and they just start like, you know, kind of like living the movie in real life. They start seeing like ghosts or shapes and figures. And
shit's crazy.
And shit starts happening. They start feeling like they're getting like haunted and shit.
Yeah.
So to me, the Exorcist movies have always been like those movies that, you know, I'll watch them, but those are the scariest to me because they're the most real.
Yeah, like that's shit that actually happens. That goes down.
Yeah, so they're the most real to me. So those are the ones that like I'll watch them, and yeah, I mean I'll watch them, but like they just have a different type of vibe. You know, when it comes, because for me a scary movie is a movie that scares you with the story. You know, it makes you really like freaked out with the story, not necessarily with pop-ups that just like
I hate that shit.
Bomb,
I feel like that's all they make now.
That's all they make. That's all they make. You know, and I prefer a great fucking story. That's why I like The Conjuring. Right?
The Conjuring was good.
The Conjuring, they have good stories to the movie. You know, and you know, you were talking about Sinister the other day. No, you were saying like,
Sinister?
have you seen it?
Oh yeah, because
you haven't seen it, right?
Supposedly, like this is on the people's top of the list of scary movies. I've started it, but I never finished it. Like I don't remember why, but yeah, I never finished it. You watched it all?
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen the first one. Without like giving any spoilers away, and you know, I don't know if you're gonna want to watch it after this, but I think the ending kills the whole movie? Entire movie. Kills it, bro. Shit. Kills the. That's why I'm like, it wasn't even that scary though. Like it really wasn't. But I think the reason why they probably say it's scary is because of the guy, like the actual main scary dude.
Yeah,
like, he has a scary face and shit like that, and the way he pops up and all that. But the ending just kills the whole movie. That after you finish it, you're like, this is like
stupid.
Yeah, you're like, why
did I watch this
why?
movie?
Come on, you know, like I'm like, just ruined it, you know. But it's all right.
Yeah,
I think Ethan Hawke is in that movie. No,
oh for real? Yeah, I don't even know.
What
did he do? He was just like,
Ethan Hawke is the
leave me alone.
That's Stephen Hawking.
Oh, idiot. I thought you said Stephen Hawking, bro.
Imagine this guy's like trying to run away from the fucking monster.
Please help me. Help me, please.
Help. No, bro. Ethan Hawke.
Who's that?
Ethan Hawke is the dude from Training Day.
Training Day.
Not the black white guy, bro.
That's Denzel Washington.
Yeah, the white guy. Ethan Hawke.
Oh,
because you started it. No, do you remember seeing him?
No, I don't.
Okay, yeah, he's in that movie, and that's the only reason why I even decided to watch it, because I seen him. I was like, this guy, because he's been in like some cool ass movies.
Oh yeah.
But that movie, it's all right.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it really, because just the ending, like it really just ruins. Have you ever seen the show Lost?
The show Lost, no.
Oh,
it's a good show or what?
It's a great fucking show. One of the best shows I've ever seen. But
the ending
ruins it, bro.
Oh my gosh,
the ending
bro.
Ruins it so bad. Like people say Game of Thrones,
they ruined it. That's why I never watched
People say the ending ruined it, but I don't think that it ruined the show. Like
No?
I really don't think it ruined the show, because it didn't really change anything that happened after. That's you know, or I mean that happened before. It didn't change any of the plot, but these shows, Lost and the movie Sinister, the ending kind of messes up everything that you just saw. You get me?
Oh, okay.
So
yeah, I never want, like, that's why when people say that shit, like, oh, the ending sucks though or some shit, I'm like, I'm not gonna watch it then, bro. Like, why should I watch it if I'm gonna get like vibe killed or whatever? It's gonna ruin the whole movie at the end. That's the worst part about movies. I hate that shit. Even shows like say you watch a show, that shit's good and it gets you hyped for the next season, and then the next season's garbage. It's like, fuck, man. Like I waited for this shit.
True.
I hate that shit too.
Yeah,
I hate that.
I would say watch Game of Thrones, though, bro.
Yeah, it's actually good.
Yeah, 100%. That is you know,
You need to watch Black Mirror
I've seen a few episodes, but I haven't like you don't have to watch it in
in order.
right?
No,
Like you
it's
just
everything's different.
click whatever you want
Yeah.
and just like start watching it. Yeah, I'll probably hit shuffle, you know, and just
It's
like,
just
have it.
crazy because a lot of them like are they're like trippy as fuck.
Mhm.
They're super trippy. And then I told you to watch The Watcher. It's good,
Mm.
but like kind of like how like the ending is like all right.
Mhm,
But
mhm.
that show's pretty good too. That show's pretty good too.
Have you seen um they clone Tyrone?
They clone Tyrone.
Have you heard of it?
Nah.
It's a movie about cloning and shit, and people say that this is pretty much like
What's coming or what?
or showing us what's already done. You know, like
Oh,
the
fuck.
the cloning and shit like
Mm.
that, and you know the you know fucking the CIA, the government making masks of people, and,
Yeah.
and they're able to wear them, and they look exactly like that person, and
Mm.
they just kind of start
Like
acting
Joe Biden.
like Joe Biden for sure. You know, Joe Biden is one of the guys that I think this guy. I don't care what anybody says, man. Like, you know, if he got surgery in his face and all that, you know, people that get surgery still look like who they are. You get me? Like,
Yeah.
there's so many fucking celebrities that get surgery and they look still like who they are. Joe Biden looks nothing like he did back in like 2016, back in 2014,
Yeah.
like 2015. He looks nothing like him, and he doesn't even talk like himself and all that. So, you know, the movie they clone Tyrone. I haven't seen it yet, but I've seen like clips and I hear a lot of shit, and they say that's a movie that you gotta watch. You know,
They
because
clone Tyrone. Fuck. You know what's
on
crazy?
Netflix.
But even that's crazy because on Black Mirror, there's actually an episode where they talk about cloning or they show cloning. This girl like she like loses her husband or some shit, and there's this company that clones, and they like I think she looked into it and like she gets a shipment and it's her husband like identical as fuck.
She gets a shipment.
Yeah, like and then I think she puts it like together and shit, and it's like
You know, if she like got a express delivery or
Prime delivery. No,
next
but
day.
like this clone is literally just like her husband, and like she's happy again.
shit.
Like she's happy that he's back, and but like it's weird. So when they sleep, like he just has his eyes open. He's just looking at the ceiling, like because he's a robot, he can't sleep. Or he's a clone. So
is it a black family?
No,
Oh,
it's
never
like
mind.
this white girl and a white guy, and then like she's even able to have sex with the guy, like
Oh,
like
shit.
if it's her husband.
The
like,
robot's putting in work.
Yeah, but like he's
Look,
he's
yeah.
lacking. Like it just shows though, like the cloning, like it was lacking like real emotions. Like he's not showing real emotions. You know, like he's pretty much like taking orders in a way. Like if she's like, oh, like go do this for me, he's like, okay, like I'll do it. But like she ends up like not wanting it no more and like throws it away. But it's trippy though because like he even sweats and everything.
Oh,
like
shit.
he looks real, bro.
Uh-huh.
Like, it looks like. But just when when they go to bed, like he just had his eyes open and shit. It's fucking trippy. But yeah, it's like that too. It talks about cloning and all that shit.
Oh shit! It reminds me of a movie. I forgot what it's called. I think it's with that one dude from Die Hard.
From Die
I
Hard.
forgot his name. The white
Bruce
guy.
Willis?
Bruce Willis. There you go. I think it's with Bruce Willis. It's like a show where there's robots out in the world, and you have a pod in your house, right? Like, and then so you have a robot, and then you go inside the pod, and then you sleep in there. You connect everything that you have to connect, and then you control the robot. And that robot has like, you know, it's a lot different than a human. So you could run faster, you could jump higher. You're just, you know,
shit.
And if you get hurt, you're not the one that's dying.
Oh,
Right. But it kind of reminds me of that because the same thing, like the robots, you know, obviously they didn't sleep.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
so it was more when the person would come back home, they'd disconnect the robot and then they'd like come out their you know.
But it's in the real world, or
Yeah,
is
the real-
it like
yeah.
a? Oh yeah.
yeah, it's in
Oh,
the
okay.
real world.
I thought it was like the Matrix or some shit.
No, it's in the real world. I forgot what the movie is called, but that movie's actually
Pretty good.
fuck yeah.
I remember when I
Fuck yeah.
first watched the movie Robot or iRobot.
Oh, iRobot.
That movie was dope.
Badass. That's
But
a
I remember
classic.
I thought like, damn, that's gonna be the future or what?
Mhm, mhm.
It's crazy how like all the movies where they try to like predict the future, they're never right, you know?
Mhm.
Like they're always wrong and shit. Like even that movie 2012,
2012.
I remember
yeah.
everyone was panicking
Yeah,
and
bro.
shit.
I remember that time too, man. Like everybody
Everyone
was
was scared.
fucking scared of that shit. It's
People
like, bro,
even like got like were packing shit, like buying
Mhm.
hella food because I don't know what they
they're
thought.
like, the world is ending. Like
It's
it's
crazy.
over. It's done.
Why? How did that even start? It was because of the movie, or
No, I think the movie was created because of like the whole entire like
oh,
rumor and shit. No, like I remember
okay,
something like that. But yeah, this has happened multiple times. I think
yeah,
in
bro.
2000, I think in 2000 it happened, and then 2012 it happened,
Yeah,
and you know they're even saying it now that the world is gonna end and shit. But it's, I mean,
it's stupid.
I think the world is going to shit, but I don't think it's ending. It's ended
Yeah,
yet. You know, like it's a lot of craziness that's going on. But
yeah,
yeah, I mean, yeah,
yeah.
I don't know.
Other than that, I think we're done for today.
I think so.
That was a Halloween special. You know, happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween.
You know, other than that,
Let's
follow.
go.
Mamma mia.
Let's end it with the
I'm
bang.
gonna go out like this now.
I'm about to go eat some mushrooms right now and one up, you know.
But follow us below, like the video if you fucked with us, and then comment.
Follow everything,
Yeah.
man. Follow everything.
Yeah, we're gonna be coming out with some clips and shit like
Yes,
that.
sir.
Yeah. Other than that, peace. Happy
Yup.
Halloween.
Hello.